Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. If you can just very quickly mop everything up in there and mop that lot up there. Yeah, we got a bit of a mess in here. There we go, we got May, we got Devon, we got people doing some cleaning in here. That's good, that's what we want. A little bit of a mess in there that needs to be cleaned up as well. Some mopping that I've asked them to do out here. This is filling this up, and it's doing a really good job of filling this up as well. I've got everybody out of here that I wanted out of here. So I've got copper in here. But now I need to get some water into this bit. So I think what we'll do next is if I go there, I'll do another... You know, I can just do a regular tile on that bit. So I'll put that one down there. I'll allow those other bits there just to sort of happen. It doesn't really matter how it happens, does it? I think what I need to do is I need to bring the bottom of this up so that this is more in the water. Alright, if I look at the temperature, like the water is up here, but this underneath, I need to just fill that up. So I will go into tile in here, and I'll fill that in there, and I'll do that right the way across, like that. And have them build all of that in. I've got more of things down here that we want to uncover. But they're going to go and do that bit first. There. Right, we've uncovered all of that. So then I can go back to here and I can get rid of that one. I won't get rid of any more. I'll just get rid of the one at the moment. The rising pressure in here, we're going to have an eruption very soon. Downtime. Right, so we've got more copper coming off of there. That's going to just sit there. It's going to heat up the surrounding area. And it's not going to do anything else for a minute. So, the water that goes from here... I want to go to plumbing next. And I'm going to go to liquid pipe. I have hot water that comes out of there. So I want to take radiant pipe... I want to bring that pipe out, and I want to bring it to there. That's going to be really hot water that comes out of that. So I'm just going to put that one in there, and I'm going to put a liquid vent on there. Pop that in there. And then, you know what we need to do for this? I need to change what I'm using to do it, I think. Right, anyway, I suppose that doesn't really matter. They have now started work on deconstructing this lot up here. That's good. We'll let them carry on doing that. That's not going to change anything much. We've got water coming down here. I've got water coming out of that liquid vent there, which is coming from the steam that we've got over here. We've got a load of dead bodies in here, which is just unfortunate. There's nothing that we can do about that. More dead bodies strewn around. We got a lot of dead bodies. We're going to need to do something about the... massive quantity of corpses that we've got lying everywhere. We're definitely going to need to do something about that. We've also got a whole load of salt water down here that we're going to want to do something about. All of this in here. I've gone and gotten rid of some... I've got more coal over here that we're going to want to do something with. And start trying to extract. But this is like long-term kind of processes that we want to be working on there. It's not something that I need to worry about just yet. I know that I've got the coal going here. If I can get this one up and running, that would be absolutely fantastic. So, you produce 850 watts when you've got water going. So, I've got the water pumping out of here. There's going to be hot water that will go into the bottom down there. Then I'm going to want power, and we're going to go with heavy watt conductive wire. This is, like, the pretty stuff that they actually like looking at. And I'm going to take that, and I just want to join that straight into this line over here. I don't need to do anything fancy with it. I just need to bring it along here like this. Up, and... it's going to go straight through into there like that. And then I'm going to dig out that up there. And they'll dig out that one there for it, so I won't need to dig any more than that. And that's all I'm going to need to do. And that will join in, and then I've got another steam turbine joined in. But then what I got to do is I got to get some water in here. But before I put water in here, I would like to build some other things in there first. But I need to look up here first before I deal with that. I've got... Some of these guys are so slow and are running around. All of the temp shift plates are busy being removed. I've got stuff up here that needs to be removed. I'm going to need to build more ladders in here to be able to properly get those out. So if I put that ladder up there like that, that will allow access to all of this, and that will remove everything that is in there as well. There's more building. Lots and lots of building work being done everywhere in here. Lots of building work being done everywhere. And we have another printable. We want to keep going with these printables. We want to get back up to a total of 20 of these guys. Now, I do have 3 wart seeds right there, which would be a pretty good one. Increased medicine cannot do research. Increased medicine cannot do attacking. You're +7 science, which is pretty good. So I think we're going to go with that one. The increased medicine. Duplicant skills, and Travaldo down here is... He can't do attacking. He's got increased medicine. He's going to work up the medicine tree. That's what we're going to have him doing first. Devon over here is seriously low on morale at the moment. So we won't worry about any others. Catalina could do with some healing. A lot of them could do with healing at the moment. We've got issues all the way around. Another problem that I've got is I've got a lot of water here and I've got a lot of water in here. But what's the temperature like? That is still scorchingly hot. It's like 200 degrees in here. It's not as hot up there. It's still boiling hot in here. I am extracting the steam from in there, which is a good thing. And I got cooling in here. Right there, I've got the radiant pipes coming in through and cooling this area down so it is just bearable for them to work in. And we want to keep that. We want that to stay as it is for a minute. So we won't worry about changing anything on there. I do need to worry about this in here. It is already reaching very high temperatures in here. Now, they're often digging elsewhere, but they're not coming in here and doing much digging. So I'm going to need to get them... I'll dig out both of those now. I need to get them doing some more work. They're very quickly removing all of the rest of those temp shift plates. I won't change anything else with... I won't deal with the temp shift plates until after I finish dealing with this little bit down here. They've just gone through and they've removed that bit. So now I want to go in here and I want to put a priority of 7 onto these. I want them to come in and build. They're doing the wiring in there next. Connecting that one up. And they will do the... Well, that bit, like the plumbing and stuff in here, that's not quite as important. It's getting this in here. I need to do it as quickly as possible. So they'll build here. Now, I cannot build that too rapidly, because otherwise they're going to get stuck over this side. They're not going to be able to climb up over. So we've got to be very careful the way we do that. They've delivered the granite in. I need to go into the base in here. I want to go to the tile, and I want this to be a priority 8 now. I got them delivering iron and stuff up there. In comes some more. We got deliveries, and you're coming in over here and just building those two. Right. I'm going to build that up like that. Do I go to the same height as the volcano? Or do I have it one below? I'll have it one below the volcano. No, I won't. I'll go to the same height as the volcano. And I can actually just bring that back across like that so that they can still go and build it. That is set on a priority of 8 in there. Just wait for them to finish. I'll wait for them to sleep a minute. We've got a very nice exchange of water temperature in here. This is working really well. I've got insulated pipe there taking the hot water away, and I got the radiant pipe here with the coolest water cooling stuff down here. My one mistake, I think that no, I haven't made a mistake. Well, I have sort of. That pipe shouldn't go through the insulated stuff there. It should go along there and down. It shouldn't be inside the insulated bit, but we can change that another time. We need to just make sure that they build this in here properly first. So let's go back to the base, go to the tile over here. That's still set on priority 8. I just want to put 2. I'm going to have to do 2 at a time now. I can't do 4 of them. They're not going to be able to get through fast enough, I don't think. So we'll just sort of leave it like this, and I will put 2 of them in. There we go. They've very quickly gone and delivered that, and then they're going to put 2 more, and then I can put another couple in. I'm going to work this back through until I've filled all of that up. And then we're going to open this up and allow heat to start coming up here and melting some of this up there, which is what we're going to need. Now, let me go and put 2 more in there a second. Erupts in 50 seconds. Power, temperature, overlay. So the temperature up here is not so bad at the moment. That's acceptable. In here, it is very high temperature. I'm not sure if I need to make sure that this is not... what have I got? I got 8 on there, right. I'm not sure. In this bit here, I got a feeling that I might need to make sure that this stays open so it doesn't overpressurize, so that I can still get the copper from in here. And I'd also then, I'll be able to extract the copper. Oh, that shouldn't be radiant pipe. That's not supposed to be radiant pipe there. That's supposed to be the other pipe. Plumbing. I don't want radiant. That allows temperature. I want the other one. I want this. That's got to be... insulated pipe going into there. And go back into the base, go to the tile, and put 2 more tiles in under there, so that they'll go through and put them in. Here comes Turner. He's delivering igneous rock, so they're making the correct pipe on there, changing that over. I got 2 more being put into here. You go and put that in. I'll do 2 more into there. That pipe's been swapped over. We're just waiting on the rest of that power line there to be built. Then I got to start putting water in here so that it will turn into steam. Now, I know that you can use volcanoes for other things as well. We've got another volcano up over here somewhere. Where is it? There. We've got this volcano in here that we could go and use. I haven't uncovered all of it, so I don't know if that means that that one is going to be able to be uncovered or not. Are we going to be able to make full use of that one? I don't really know. I mean, let's have a look at the temperature overlay. That's still saying that it's hot. I haven't got any... It's got rising pressure, but I haven't got anything else going on with that one. So at the moment, I think we're kind of safe on there. I think we don't need to worry too much about it. Now, you up here, what's wrong with that one? Steam temperature below 125... generator idle. So once the steam temperature comes back up to 125, I do need to put these insulated tiles in, but the only way I want to be doing that is if they've got suits. I need them to have their suits on before they start going into any of this over here. So let's focus on this side for a minute. Tile, put 2 into there like that. Right, and it's still a priority 8, so they're still doing exactly what I want them to do, which is to build everything in here. Plus, they are coming up and they're dealing with... they're delivering the iron onto these as well, which is good. And this is insulated, which means that we're not going to be causing too many problems with it. And there's a bit of granite gone into there, and then I can build that one all the way up there. I got 3 of them going in there. That will put that in, and it'll fill that one up, and then 1 in there. We'll do the bottom one. I'll do it 1 at a time here, just for these. And then I'll do 1 there, and I'll do 1 there. And then I think, wait a minute, that's radiant liquid pipe there. That's got to be changed over. So let's go to the plumbing, go to insulated pipe. Change that over to insulated pipe on there. Then go back to the base building in here and put 1 in there. You are going to erupt in another 0.4 cycles. We've got temperature overlay. So it's really hot in there. It's going to generate heat here. If I was to run that loop in round, that would probably help us out a little bit on that. I've got no water running through my loop at all here at the moment. There's a little bit of water on its way down. I don't know what's going on here. There's the water. Why are you not running? Not entirely sure why it's not running. Right, I got one more little bit to do. One more tile in there. Now I'll put that back to a normal number 5 in there. So we can allow you to be built there. Like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to build, I'm going to go to base and I'm going to go to insulated tile and I'm going to put 2 pieces of insulated tile up there to keep this separate from this here. And then I'm going to go this way. We're going to go to manual airlock mechanized. We'll go with a manual airlock. I don't know how good these are at insulation. Reduce heat transfer. I haven't done anything with the transit tubes yet, but I'm going to put an airlock on that. I'm hoping that will help to reduce the temperature. Oh, wait a minute. Manual airlock. Cancel that build. Go into here. Manual airlock. Oh, right. High thermal conductivity, overheat temperature, decore, thermally reactive, iron ore. We'll do the gold. We'll do the gold amalgam. We'll put that in there. I don't know if that's a better one or a worse one, to be honest. It says thermally reactive. It's probably not the one that I want, really, but it's the one that we're going for at the moment. Furniture, is that one? No, I don't want furniture. It is utilities. Right, temp shift plate right there. Iron ore. Gold amalgam, overheat temperature plus 50, thermally reactive. Iron. Iron is the one that I want for this. That's the best one to have out of all of them. High thermal conductivity. That's the one that I want in there. I want to build these with iron. So I'm going to do a straight line of these here. Like that. And you can see it's using up my supply of iron pretty quickly. So I'm just doing a single line of those up there. That's as much as it's going to let me do at the moment. But that is using that's using iron to do that. Right. Now I look in here. Not enough steam. Steam temperature is below the required temperature. And you're going to erupt soon. Analysis complete. This one is next dormancy in 44 cycles. Active period 52 out of every 100 cycles, just about. Next on the list, I need to get some of this water that is potentially hiding in here down into there. So the temperature that will come up through here. This is all just solid now. Temperature overlay, that's going to come up through there. So that insulated tile right there can go. As can that one there as well. So that will open this up a little bit. We'll go to base. I'll put a ladder there. And then I will put a dig. So that there is going to be open. So I want there like this. That's the line that I want to dig to. And then that's igneous rock there. That's sandstone. That's sand in there. And then this is all ice and stuff in here. So we can go up a little bit. Like that. Up to that point there. And then do this in a gap of 3 like this, and then dig out those, and I'll dig that one out as well. That should allow this ice directly up above here to start melting and then flowing down into this pit. That's what I'm hoping. Let's dig out another line here, shall we? I don't know if I should dig that one out. I'll see if it'll allow me to dig that one out. It might not. That should then allow some of this here, at least, to melt and pour into the pit down here, which I'm hoping will then allow us to start up that steam turbine and start getting some money from it. which I think would be pretty cool. So you there, you need the gold amalgam, which we don't have yet, but you will get here eventually. Everything else around here seems to be working all right. You're going okay. There was a change that I wanted to make here to the radiant pipe. I don't want that running through this insulated tile right here. So we're going to go into plumbing here, radiant pipe, and I'm going to take that one out and bring it down and join it in there. And then I'm going to go here and remove them. Right, it's delivering the iron to build the radiant pipes. I got soggy feet there just while they've ripped out that pipe. They're gonna, well actually I need them to hurry up and come through and do that, because if they don't, we're gonna fry. We're gonna fry if you don't hurry up and get that finished. Need you, I've got 2 more bits of pipe in here that I need you to finish off. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, they're cleaning this. We need to clear out this slime in here because of the germs. There's 1 bit of radiant pipe there. I just need you to come and finish that, and then we'll everything will be looking good and rosy in here. There's Ren, he's on his way. Right, there we go. There's the bit of radiant pipe. That's what I wanted. So now it's not going through the insulated tile down there. And then if I look down this way, it'll be all the way down here in the bottom of the pit down here. So let's just do that. Right. I got another printable. Let's go back into there. We got +7 creativity. Cannot do building errands. Sure that I want vomiters, but destructive people... When we've got high stress times, the destructive is not good. I'm going to try this one. We'll try you. We'll see what you like. And then we'll go into duplicate skills in here, and we'll have a look down this side. So we're going to go to use. We got improved tidying. I got 1 Masterworks decorator. I will go with improved strength down that way. We'll do it that way. Right, May, over this side, you've got some improved stuff. So we'll go improve carrying right there. Rowan, your morale is climbing very rapidly, which is absolutely wickedly cool. So you're going to take that one there. Meep, you are 22 of 22. These guys up here, Stinky's doing all right. I give him some improved carrying. Abe, not so much. Some of these guys are not really doing very well, but generally we are starting to improve things a little bit. Things are starting to come round. I don't... Should I be having them wear hats? Is wearing hats like a really good thing? Now, I got insufficient resources. I've got no coal. I've got absolutely no coal. Things are working, because I've now got the steam generators, and they're working over the steam vent like here, and I'll be able to turn this one into a heat source, generate a load of steam off of that as well, is what I'm kind of hoping, and we'll do something with that. Same as what I'm going to do in here once these guys start coming through and digging this lot out. Possibly thinking of turning this into power, but at the moment that's just a water source. I've just got lots of water pouring down through here and filling up this tank down here. At the moment, the contents of this tank is 21.1, which is not so bad. This tank in here, I need to do something about the salty water that we've got in here. We've got a lot of salt water in here. So that's something that we're going to need to change round. Now, out this side, they're doing quite well, actually, with a lot of the digging over here. I'm going to dig that and that. Then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go to the base, and I'm going to go to ladder, and we're going to put 2 bits of ladder in there, just to carry on with that. And then we'll have coal that will need to be dug out down here once they get to it. So I've got people busy working on all of this over this side, which is absolutely fantastic, and they're doing a really good job of that. We don't need to worry about any of it. They're just doing a really grand job, and they're also getting coal, and they're running backwards and forwards, and generally speaking, everybody's fairly cheerful in there. It's this bit up here. That one is Yeah, that's not doing anything at the moment, that volcano. It's just kind of sitting there and waiting. We need to uncover it a bit more before we can actually do anything with it, I believe. So I don't want to rush into doing anything with that volcano. I kind of wanted to see what was going to happen over this side. Plus, they've also got more coal that they need to go and dig for. And I believe previously, by rushing along and doing too much at once, that's where we've kind of like fallen apart. And we've had a load of mistakes happening. And so I'd like to try to avoid doing that this time round if we can. I want to get these temp shift plates put in. If they can get those going, then we'll start melting even more ice up here. There's a lot of ice all the way up through there to melt. You get a load of that, that'll start filling up this pond a bit more, which is what I want. At the moment, I got some of it is like coming over this side and then disappearing down here. Like it's forming steam over here. Just like flowing down through everything. It's not quite doing what I want it to in here. But overall, it's not so bad. I've got coal in there that we can go and mine out if we want to. And we've now dug through into the ice. So we go to the temperature overlay in here. I've got... This is really hot, but I need to get some water in here. And at the moment, this is going to be slow going with getting the temperature sort of cycling through for the water. Now, I have got the metal refinery that's awaiting coolant. How are you awaiting coolant? The coolant should be on its way through, right here. Makes no sense. Why? Go to there. Oh, wait, no, the coolant comes up from this way. I've got the radiant pipes in there. That comes in from this side, which runs from there, which goes... That basically just runs down from here. Runs around the entire base and then runs back up through. So there's the coolant on its way. It's running through the base. We got water there at 24 degrees. And then it comes up through here in radiant pipes. That's 25 degrees. It's coming up here at 25 degrees. It's coming up through 27 up there. So it is removing temperature in here. It's working as intended. And it will come up to this way, and eventually it will get up there. So it's because of a lack of power that the water hasn't been flowing properly. But I've got some power going on over here. And then we'll eventually have some power going on over here. This is kind of sealed now. Oxygen temperature overlay in there. It's kind of sealed, but this up here, this is not hot enough. We need to do some temperature exchange up there, which means the best way to move temperature is either through liquid pipes and sort of running it round. I mean, what I could do is I could take the liquid pipe that I've got coming out of that one and we could run it up here and just loop it round so that I have radiant pipe going out there before it runs back into here. And that's going to heat that area up a little bit more. But I don't think that really matters. I just need something to kickstart getting the water in here. And mostly that's just the temperature going up here and melting some of this ice. I won't mess around with the pipes, but I'm just wondering if I should put some temp shift plates in here. Let's have a look and see what else we've got. I got iron ore, sedimentary rock, granite, overheat. See, igneous rock right there, slow heating. It's about the worst one. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.